Give you an update while Shadow's playing here, and that is I was sleeping in my chair and I heard dogs barking, two dogs barking fairly loudly. And, being half asleep, I didn't think much about it, but it kept going on. And so I woke up and I stepped out on my balcony, and that husky and that dog called Blue were cornering a cat on a patio, all the way across from me. If you look out on my balcony to the right, it would be opposite of that. And the dogs were cornering a cat, so I got some binoculars out, and I wanted to see what they were chasing, and it was a cat, and they got it to run away from the balcony where it was, it had its back against the wall, it was protected, and they're working as a team, so they chased the other cat around, and they were trying to kill it. It wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna play and chase it. No, they grabbed it and flipped it up in the air. Way an animal does that. And by that time, I grabbed my shoes. I didn't have anything but my Azula on me. I could have grabbed a lot of other stuff, but that's all I had with me. And I ran out there, and by that time, the maintenance guy was working around that area. And him and the front lady, the office manager, were out there. And between all of us, we basically managed to. The dogs are friendly towards humans, but not towards wildlife. And I told him, I said, any animal that does that is not that far away from doing that to a baby. If it picks up a cat and throws it up in the air, if the kid acts the same way, I'm telling you, maybe they were raised around kids and I'm wrong, but those animals are dangerous. They're not necessarily dangerous to adults, but they're not welcome around here. And I'm going to make sure, if I see them around, if I've got my slingshot with me, that they're going to get a reminder. And I'm also going to get some pepper spray, too. I want to try any non-lethal means of, just negatively reward those dogs every time they come over here. If they think they're going to have a fun time and a good time and chase the cats and get away with it, they're wrong. I was about to do scooter patrol when he knocked on the door and wanted in, so I'm not too worried about Shadow. He's pretty fast, but I think the one that got flipped was Mama Cat, and she's pregnant again, so that I don't like seeing that. I mean, I know it happens in the wild and everything, but when somebody's not controlling their dogs and just letting them run loose and thinks, oh, they're just dogs, they're wild animals. When they're not under control and they're not afraid of humans, they're wild animals, and they attack other wild animals. They're getting their dog instincts out. You can't really blame them too much for being dogs, but you can blame the owners for not controlling them. So, anyways, that's just a little drama update about what's going on around here. Yeah, those dogs are still around, and Shadow doesn't like it. He figures out how to do all this stuff. I mean, he'll be all right, and the mama cat will be all right, but it's just not right, when they're like little terrorists. They come through and they eat any stray cat food bowls that they see lying around, and then they attack any cats. And it's not just playing around. They want to kill them. So that raises their threat level from, oh, those are just some guy's dogs, to, no, those are dogs that want to kill animals around here. Now, you could say the same thing about cats. Cats, chase squirrels and stuff like that. But, I mean, if you've ever seen a squirrel, man, you don't see a lot of them getting eaten by cats because, man, they are masters at tree climbing. But, I mean, the cats are good at trees, but not like squirrels. Anyways, That's what went on here. I didn't run out. I didn't run out of that. I could have. Or this. We got real issues here. Break that sucker out. Better be a zombie dog's attacking us. Anyways, yeah. So that's the situation here. Make sure you have non-lethal means of deterrence if you expect to encounter any wild animals that are not completely wild but semi-wild. I mean, I know what you do out in the country if something like that goes on, but I'm in the city here, so stuff like that is gonna draw. It better be a life and death situation. I wouldn't do it for them attacking a cat. Attacking a child, yeah, you know, I would have been in there with my hands if nothing else, pulling those suckers off. But yeah, there you go. You never know what's gonna happen. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.